Welcome back to More Sip the Tally, and today we're going to talk about Adetomiwa Adebawore. And I know I kind of screwed that last name up, so for the rest of this video, we're gonna call him AA to prevent butchering his name. And funny story before we start, I went to YouTube to look at his highlights, and not to judge his tape, but I wanted to hear an announcer say his name so I could try to get it right. Well, after about the third video, nobody would say his name. Or it always would cut before they said his name. And I finally found it, in the last video, and I tried to recreate it, but it is what it is. Well, from here on out, we call him AA from Northwestern, number 99. Let's get started. A few stats before we get started. On this year, 31 pressures, 6 sacks, 28 tackles. And what I got from his tape is a twitchy, very athletic, 0, 1 or 3. I don't think he's a 5, even though he plays 5 sometimes for Northwestern. I think what best fits him is 3 tech and a 4-3 system. But let's take a look at his film and see what we got. And we're going to be watching him versus Ohio State. So that's kind of the best competition they played. That's the film I chose to put on tape, and that's what we're going to do today. Little housekeeping before we get started. Do me a favor and like the video. If you really like the content, consider subscribing and hit the bell so you can be notified when these draft videos drop throughout the 2023 draft season. Let's fire this thing up. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plays versus Ohio State, and let's get into it. There he is, marked AA. Right now he's in the 3 tech, which is the position I think he's best suited for. Great gap integrity. What I like about it is the leverage. Look at the leverage, playing low. Barely comes up. Now, the guard does a good job of playing with leverage too now, so that's, that's not to be discounted. But barely raises up. And actually, the guard gets up under him. But watch him fight back and keep his gap. Get him turn the guard and keep his gap integrity. Keep his gap integrity. Now he's pressing the guard out. Keep his gap integrity. Now, got that outside arm free, which is what you need, because that's the gap you control. And really gets held. And gets held. But gap integrity is what you need at that position. That's what he's doing. He's not getting driven out of there. He's holding his own. Got with great leverage, with great strength. Get my outside arm free because that's my gap. And I got held. I don't know if they called it, but that's holding. He asking for it. Oh, they did call it. See, there it is. There it is. Play 2. Now they got him in the 7. 5 would be tight to the tackle, but then the 7. And some that when they get way out there, different coaches call it different crap. But it is what it is. Yeah, now say everything ain't all peachy. Now, I think Jones is a first round tackle. I think so. Maybe mid to late first round, but I think Jones is a first round tackle. And he's 6'8", 9 million pounds. And watch him try this jump move over and over, which is funny. All right, Jones got the long arm, so he can't even, he's not touching Jones. Looks like it, but he's not. Now I'm going to try this little jump move. Nope. I'm going to try it again. Nope. Rip. Nope. So versus the massive guys, that may not be a good matchup for him. That's why I think 3 technique is his best position. You get him out there in the 5, and you got a guy like Jones who ain't even the elite of the elite tackles, even though he's pretty darn good. You see what happens to him. Got him in the 6. Head up with the tight end. Love it. Love it. Love it. Tight end tries to block down. He gets on the outside shoulder. Recognizes where the ball is. Displaces the tight end. Gets in on the tackle. Doesn't chase. Doesn't go down too far. Gets in on the tackle. Just rides the tight end down. Good job. That's a good job of just being fundamentally sound. Not chasing. Not trying to cross face, just staying in your gap. And disengaging and making tackle. Now, what I will say is, in a lot of film I watched a lot of Ohio State this year for various reasons. And 8 always in the midst of some stuff that ain't good. Always. Oh, he did some good stuff, but he always in the midst of some stuff that's not good. Now we got him. Let's see. There's 2 tight ends over here. So I don't even know what technique they would call this one. 7. I guess this would be a 7 between the 2 tight ends. Again, 8 can't block him. 8 trying to block him down. He gets on the right shoulder, but watch him disengage him because he's too high. 99's playing with great leverage. Get out of here. Now I'm right here to make the tackle. It's good fundamental football by a twitchy, seems to be super strong kid. Maybe his arms are shorter, but it's hard to say with DeJuan Jones because DeJuan Jones got wings for arms. Let's go to the next one. Now they got him at 3 again, which I think 3 technique is his best position. Watch what he do to the guard on his pass pro rep. Yeah. Had CJ Stroud had to move. I think forced the incompletion. He basically walked it out, and the dog being the guard. Did I get an end zone view of this one? Let's see. Yeah, I did. He basically gonna walk 79 back in CJ Stroud's lap. Attack him with full speed. He just got up under him. Just out leveraged him. I think the guard was looking for some kind of speed move, and he just went straight through him. Yeah. Walking right on back. That's power. It's a lot of power. You got something to work with there. You can coach him up and put him in positions to make him, for him to succeed. You could have a good player. You could have a good player back in the 6 technique over the tight end. I mean, the tight ends, he giving the tight ends hell. Grip, dip, and rip. Classic football. Grip, dip, and rip. Grip, dip, rip. Classic football. CJ Stroud got off his spot and ended up having to scramble for a yard or 2. But that's classic. That's classic D line play. Grip, dip, and rip. Yeah, versus tight end though. Versus tight end. Then we got one more play. Got him in the In the 5? No, in the 3, which is I think is his best position. I think his best position is 3 technique. And watch what he do to this guard. You are no longer needed here. Same move. And we thought just because it was a tight end that it worked, but watch what he do to the guard. Got good leverage on her. Grip. Gonna dip by and rip. Let her rip. Dip. Here come the rip. Now I'm free. In the backfield making plays. Block destruction is what I'm doing. And wearing a good number. Not saying he would pan out to be the 99, but he's wearing a good number to do what he's doing. But again, I appreciate you guys for coming through. This is my 2 cents on AA. And again, I'm not going to butcher his name again, from Northwestern. Real twitchy, athletic. Plays 0, 3. No, he does. You don't see him in 0 or 1. You see him in a 3, 5, 6, or 7. But I think 3 is his best position. Or you can slide him in at 0 on pass plays and let him do work like that. So if he gets in a 4-3 system, I think his best position is the 3. If he gets in the 3-4 position, he could be a 5 and maybe slide down to 0 in pass situations. But I like what I see out of him. First round guy, no, I don't think so. Second round, that might be pushing it. Early third, maybe. But I do like him to be a positional piece for some team. And so that's what we're going to leave it right here with. I almost tried to say it again, but I'm not. AA from Northwestern. I appreciate you guys for coming through. Do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe. And I appreciate you. Peace.